left side. So we have Rebecca here today. What do you want to look at?
I've just been having pain, the same kind of pain, just in my shoulders, tightness, and also just like the limited mobility in my neck.
And the neck turn.
And then also just like there's like that one pinch
Your
spot.
turn around so you can see where you're pointing.
Here.
So it's up here.
Yeah.
It is close to the transition area where the thoracic starts to become the lumbar. We'll get very specific on it in a minute, but I feel like she's pointing to about T10. So we have 12 thoracic. So by the time you get to 12, you're beginning your lumbar area. The neck goes from a cavity to a convexity to a concavity to another convexity. So we need these type of curves that create a cushion on your back. And whenever you get into that transition area where you're turning from one type of curve to another, like a rounded curve to a scoop, those are areas that can get pretty tight sometimes. I'm going to have you lie face up and scoot back towards me and then drop again. Perfect. And I'm just going to first feel your neck. Do you feel like this spot right here?
Yeah.
It's kind of a bad one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm touching C2 on the right, and there's just a big old knot right there. And then if I turn this way, I'm feeling some restriction right here. Do you feel that one?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start with C2 on the right. I think there's another layer. There it goes. Big breath in. And blow out. How did that feel?
Let's go.
Good. So I'm going to come up again on the left side. And got that. Now I'm going to have you lie face down and scoot down this way and get your nose in the paper. And good. So you also feel it up in here, right?
Yeah, because that's where the like this is my stronger side, like where it protrudes out.
Yeah.
And that's the weaker side.
And so what she's saying is, if you come to this right side of the spine, right through here, she's definitely got much more muscularity on this side. And part of it is that there's a rotation, kind of a global rotation where the spinuses are just tugging. But did it ever happen through sports? Like, were you a one-sided sport person?
All the sport. I mean, I played hockey, lacrosse, and field hockey, so that's all one-sided.
Yeah.
Really.
And what I mean by that is, I know you know this, but what I mean by that, here's the spot right here, is something like swimming is very balanced. You know, you swim with pull on your right, pull on your left, kick right, kick left. It's very balanced. Even gymnastics is very balanced. But anytime you have a racket or a lacrosse stick or a hockey stick or a bowling ball, you're definitely not, or a golf club, you're definitely not doing it equally on left and right, because I've never seen any high-level bowlers that bowl both on their right hand and their left hand. And even lacrosse players, even though they're very ambidextrous, they still probably are more dominant with one hand. They have the ability to switch, just like a basketball player can do a layup on both sides, no problem. But when it's coming to a three-point shot in basketball, they usually have their better side, I would imagine. So you picked all sports that were more one-sided, if we define it that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of coming up and I'm feeling for those spots. And you could tell when I'm on one, like right here, doesn't that kill?
Yep.
And I'm just doing these one at a time with the activator. Turn your face left and right. Let me see if you still feel anything there.
It's easier to go on the right side and it stops more on the
Okay,
left.
so the left, you're really stuck.
Yeah.
Reach up with this hand and point to the stuck spot.
Yeah, like
Okay.
there.
And what I'm feeling here on the trap is just tightness. It's just so, it's like those cables that hold up bridges. That's what it feels like. It's a horrible description, right? but you know what I mean? Like those braided cables that can hold up a suspension bridge. That's what this feels like. Did it loosen at all?
Yeah, a little. I still feel it.
Okay, so A little higher up or
Yeah.
no, into
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So let me do a little more. So I'm going to release in here. I'm going to come down. Right now I just hit the first rib. Turn again, see what that feels like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
That's better.
Good. So let me get a spot in your mid back. And how's your lower back doing today?
I definitely still feel like the crunching here.
All right, crunching in here. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just do a spot in here. Big breath in and blow it out. Good. How was that one?
That was good.
Big breath in and blow it out. And you feel all those?
Yeah, I felt it more like the top ones, and this is always like harder to.
Okay. Meaning you didn't feel
No.
anything down here, but I didn't adjust that spot yet.
Yeah.
I did it with the instrument. Yeah, that one I have to do sideways. So I'm gonna have you lie on your side facing me. And pull up this leg. Let this drop. Got it.
Yeah.
Switch sides, please. I might have you come this way.
I feel like I
And-
should have like a sign being like,
Yeah.
I'm wearing shorts.
Oh, you are wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Because I was concerned
Yeah,
about that.
no, I'm wearing shorts.
Scooch towards me. And let this roll a little bit. And that's that
Yeah.
lower right that you've been
Yeah,
pointing
that was
to.
good.
Come stand and see how that feels.
Yeah, that's good. Whenever I like do this, like if I'm at the gym,
Mhm.
I feel like it just gets stuck still like there. Like
Is it
that
stuck now?
motion.
Or less?
Less, but
Okay.
I definitely like it's still. But this side is so much better
Okay.
there.
All right. Well, this should be a little bit of a tune-up for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.